It's the end of the draft. We're gonna have an Ifrit Meepo. Centaur, if he doesn't do as well in the lane as 2017 is, keeping him pretty far away right now. And the Centaur really can't do more of the same. Merlin is going to be the first blood here. And we should see Sand King try to go for this gank. Another Meepo available for Ifrit. This should definitely be a kill. CC's seen a lot of trouble. Poof is there. That's an easy one for Ifrit. But again, with the double damage rune on Derp, it's not going to be regenerating the mana any longer, but again, it's going to have to be very careful. But CCNC actually gets a kill onto Ifrit. Cap is going to just be a little bit too far away from 2017. I think that the axe should die here. He's trying to cut through the trees with the tangos, and he's going to be able to make it out. Can Cap actually find him? Has a double edge, and he's going to be able to get the kill. Killed himself with the creeps there. Ifrit still doing okay in the mid lane. They're trying to get some rotations over to him. They did focus a lot of their attention in the early game onto him, especially with their wards inside of the jungle. Ifrit in a lot of trouble now, though. They are going to jump onto him with the bot landing. Does manage to get the net off. He's trying to turn this around, and Derp will be able to secure the kill with the burrow strike. Merlini shows up to the mid lane as well. Looks like he wants in on the action. Ifrit ready with some space at top. One of his Dragon Lance is up, and he gets the poof in. CCNC tries to TP out, but it's going to easily be taken by this one. KVH does get the tower at bottom. They're trying to go onto him, but the Chaotic Offering gets run out onto 2. Here comes the charge in from Capitalist. He's trying to get the stomp in the double. It should be a very dead Troll Warlord. Not quite getting with the level 2 double edge, but still the Fatal Bond's doing a lot of work and gets some more attack speed while killing the Storm Spirit. They get Dazzle, but he's not really taking a whole lot of damage, and they're going to get the heal bomb onto Axe, killing him off there. Now Dazzle can definitely be free to use the Shallow Grave. Derp in the trees gets a nice triple burrow strike from the trees, and they're going to be able to get a triple net as well. Ifrit going hand. They're going to finish off this full 5-man team wipe. Can Cap get out? No. Insta bash from KVH. Almost thought he had a chance there, but that's going to be a full 5-man team wipe on Veggies, and they'll take that advantage and run right into the Roshan pit. Derp will push this in. KVH moves forward. He's got the Troll Warlord. Difficult to say sometimes. Easily taking down that tower. They use the Battle Trance for it, which means that they're not going to have it for a tier 3 push, but they could definitely go for it with this creep wave. And it is time for Veggies to defend this pretty hard. There's a blink in with a call from 2017. Cap in some trouble, will be netted there. He doesn't get a chance to get the stomp up with a beautiful burrow strike in from the Sand King. Blitz trying to get into it. They're going to Centaur charge back in, swap back onto Ifrit, but that's a Meepo, and he's pretty tanky at this point. Lots of stacks onto him. Nice call on the backside with 2017 onto 2. They're looking for the burst strike into epicenter combo. They only take down the axe so far, popping the shrine. Buybacks galore from Dazzle. I guess this is their last stand, honestly, for Veggies. We're only 17 minutes in, but I guess it's that time of day. Ifrit healed up a little bit with the Shadow Word, but it's not going to be enough. Now they're still trying to defend him. KVH throws out the slow, and they're going right for the Storm Spirit. CCNC in a lot of trouble. Does get Grave. There's no axe here. Ifrit nearly killed and will be killed by Merlini. KVH is going to be falling as well. And Derp, although there is vision of him, is going to end up falling. So that's a lot of buybacks used. I'm not even sure if that was worth it at all for Veggies, but oh well. They keep their tier 3 tower alive, and they find Layla over to the side. Poor guy, honestly. Warlock not having fun after that magic missile stopping the TP. They do see Meepo over at top, but they are actually going to go for him. CCNC chasing out Ifrit, and they're going to pull him right in. Merlini with some damage. They managed to do a huge amount to the Meepos, and we'll be able to get Ifrit. Will be another TP to bottom. The Crystal Maiden here to help out, and another one over to the shrine. Dazzle shows up. You see it in, and that's okay. He's going to try to TP away through the epicenter, but he's out of mana now. Cap comes in with a Greystone on the backside, and there's going to be the Chaotic Offering actually hitting on the 4 there. Not a great fight at all for Veggies, losing their Storm Spirit there. Derp about to die to Blitz's Crystal Maiden ultimate, and KVH getting low as well. It's going to be the Dazzle keeping Blitz alive. Also swapping on the 2017. He gets a call on the 2, looking for some dunks. There could be only one. Just kidding, no dunks at all. So that really didn't look like a good fight at all for Veggies. They will move on towards bottom. Axe is always going to throw the dust out on the Merlini, and the charge will get him away. Burrow Strike off the mark. Merlini stepping away very quickly. There might not be... Oh no, he's got the claw right next to him. Uses the Shadow Blade to get out, but they're still okay. Uses it just as that dust expires. And Merlini actually wants to go back in with the break on the Axe. Axe in a lot of trouble. He doesn't have spins either. He's actually going to fall off of that. Meanwhile, Roshan is still being taken by Ifrit. He's seeing what he can do. And he's going to take it very low. Is he actually going to be able to get it down? Blink Dagger available for Centaur, and Cap goes right in. Damage to Ifrit, and he's going to die after that, even though he gets the net off, and that's an easy Roshan for Veggies.
Roshan has fallen to the dire.
Well, some would say that they're not really taking this too seriously, but they are keeping themselves in this match and taking a couple of important kills here. Going to take a tier 1 tower out with this. And very easily take care of the creep wave as well. That's a tier 1 tower. With Ifrit down for 55 seconds as well, they could definitely take a tier 2. Don't really see a fight available for... Say, Merlini, get back here. Want to try to smoke. They'll send illusions in on bottom. And their smoke is gonna... I don't know, I guess go towards the top side of the map. They don't see anybody on the Radiant side there. It's a bit of a strange smoke. Wasting a little bit more time here. Trying to see if anybody backs up from the push at top. Derp's there. Is he actually going to break anything? Cap has not been seen yet. Nobody's had their smoke broken. Now it's going to break. 2017. Alright, they've not found him just yet. But CCNC is eventually going to find the Meepo. Oh, that's a big kill for them. They would love to get that Meepo. But here comes the poof in. One of them is turned into a pig thanks to the Lotus Orb. Chaos Offering did hit onto a few, but CCNC is being kept alive. Blitz will die, and there's a lot of damage coming through thanks to the epicenter nearly killing CCNC. They do manage to get him, and well, Cap is not going to be able to get away with the ambitious TP. Can Dazzle get away? It looks like he can, actually. He's allowed to get some sustained damage on you, and you can't kill him fast enough. It's definitely not looking very good. Merlini with the Wave of Terror. They could definitely initiate onto this. Blink into a Burrow Strike from Derp. They're going to be able to find Merlini, and they get the call onto him, doing a lot of damage there and very difficult to take down. Are they going to be able to react? They get the stomp out onto KVH, and Layla's there with the upheaval, slowing them down. KVH in a large role is going to be able to BKB, but here comes Meepo and a beautiful call on the 3, all attacking the Axe. CCNC in a large role, but here comes the dunk right when that Shallow Grave is there. If you're in a lot of trouble thanks to the Crystal Maiden ultimate, they'll try to turn it against Capitalist, and the stomp is not going to be on the mark. But here comes CCNC. They're taking a great fight. Buyback forced out by the Sand King, but he's not actually going to be able to do anything here. And the creep wave is starting to push in a little bit more, going right towards the mid lane. Veggies take a great fight. Veggies will be able to take this Roshan very low. Troll getting into the pit. Nice epicenter into the Chaos Offering. Roshan is dead to the Dire, and Aegis is still on the ground. Nobody's picked it up yet. It's just lying there. Nobody has the inventory slots for it. Chaos Offering is going to come through as well. That was a refresh Chaos Offering from Layla. Still had enough money to buy that up, and eventually the Aegis was picked up by Merlini. Ifrit very low. They are not killing him just yet, but CCNC goes back in the pit for that purpose. He'll die as a result, but Merlini's got more than enough damage to do this one. Derp in some trouble as well. He's going to die. That's 4 dead near the Roshan pit, and they spent a lot of buybacks for this one. Merlini might even just be able to push this in now. Takes the catapult with him. He will definitely be able to find a tier 3 tower with this. Axe the only one alive that could possibly stop him. So Merlini goes into the Roshan pit, and they'll be able to take Roshan with that one very quickly. Wheel do not respond to this at all, and with all the plus armor on Veggies, it's not really a good idea to try to initiate into this at all. So this Aegis, she's accidentally picked up by CCNC. He's going to give it over to one of the person. Look at this initiation. They're trying to go onto the Centaur, nearly killing off Capitalist, but they've got Troll Warlord and the Warlock now. A beautiful freezing field from Blitz, and they're going to kill off literally everything and everybody. Buyback from Ifrit is going to take 4 buybacks here. Literally every single one of them going in, except for KVH. Blitz already used the freezing field, but he still has the BKB. Didn't even have to use that for that fight. Nobody dies on the side of Veggies, and Axe is not going to be able to get back in this one, throwing out a couple of nets. Veggies, I guess they're trying to win it. They're going to go for the Rex right now. They take them down very quickly, and they're going to go right for bottom. Merlini takes it out just as fast. Gonna swap in. Ifrit is Oh, it looks like they're going to go even deeper for this one. Chaotic offering drop down CCNC in some trouble, but he's still completely fine. He's got his BKB going. Meepo done for 120 seconds, and GG called by Veggies.
Radiant's bottom barracks.
So, yeah, they're just going to let Wheels go on, even though they got absolutely wrecked that game. So Wheels will make it into Wheel Wreck while whistling will make it into the closed qualifier, and if Veggies can beat them, they're gonna decide not to. They like their casting jobs a little bit too much, and that's gonna do it for tonight. So